Dear Diary, this entry is on being black and being proud, which I am. Being black to me means golden skin. It means wonderful food. It means beautiful people. Growing up black for me, just to take it back, I went to a predominantly black institutions from daycare on through kindergarten, daycare through kindergarten. My mom and dad made sure I was in predominantly black institutions just because of our community we were in, our neighborhood we were in. And it wasn't until I got to the first grade that I just, started seeing black and white. I really didn't see it back then, but you start to notice as a child a difference. And your hair, my hair was natural. My hair is more, coarse and nappier. And my counterparts, my peers, had more like long, flowy hair. Media kind of painted that picture. Painted a picture of, white being better than black, which is not true. We're both equal. But to a little kid, when you see, images and you go in stores and see dolls that are white and they look prettier or there's more of them than us, you start to, look at yourself like, let me try to emulate that. I remember being young and taking my pajama bottoms, like the pants, and I would put it on my hair and like tie my beret on it and make a ponytail and like swing my hair, because though I had long hair, I didn't have long flowy hair. And so that was one thing I remember of kind of not being black and not being proud. And it took a strong black woman and man, my parents, to kind of incorporate me into other different things. Whether it was before and after care. Though I went to a school that had, honestly, I think they had, no, I'll take that back. My elementary school had a good mixture of half blacks, half whites. But they made sure to put me in like before and after care that was pretty much predominantly black, and that's just because it was in the neighborhood that I grew up in. I say all that to say that as parents, I'm not a parent yet, but I know how I was as a child, and it's so important, guys, that you instill in your kids like your afro is beautiful. Whether it's all over your head or you got plaits or braids, it's beautiful. Your skin is beautiful. And it's definitely something to be proud of. Also, it's one thing I love and notice, speaking of being black and proud, I love that in the media nowadays, that dark-skinned women are getting more, are being brought more to the forefront. You see women like Naima Tang, who is a beauty influencer, who is very, very chocolate, very, very beautiful. You also see supermodels like Ducky Dot. I hope that's how her last name looks, but I hope I'm saying it right. But she's a supermodel, super, super chocolate, and so beautiful, so gorgeous. And I'm glad that now our darker skinned sisters are getting that love to show other people. I went to school with a lot of dark skinned women and have seen some of my dark skinned beauties kind of feel like, oh, I'm dark skinned, I'm not cute enough, or I'm not good enough. But I also want to tell you guys, you are beautiful. Like, I love my skin, don't get me wrong, but I mean, hey, if I was chocolate, listen, it'll be over with, okay? So whether you're light skin, you're brown, you're dark skin, your melanin is beautiful, period. Also, one thing that I love about being black is black love. Don't get me wrong, you love who you love, and I have no issue with interracial marriages, relationships, whatever, gay, straight, bi, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I'm saying there's something extra beautiful about black love. It's just seeing images of black love is something that's beautiful to me, and I guess it's extra beautiful to me because you didn't see too much of it back in the day. So now that it's like I won't say gone commercial, but now it's like more common to see black love everywhere. I just love that. so beautiful to me. Also, our music is amazing. Like, our music comes from such soul. I remember talking about like Anthony Hamilton, and somebody was like, man, Anthony Hamilton sounds like 1,000 Slaves when he sings. And even though you can take it different ways, to me, it just means that he sings with all his might, his heart, his soul, his everything. It's just so soulful. And I don't, outside of R&B and hip hop and all that stuff, I don't know another genre like our music. So that's also, we have music to be proud of. Even television shows, especially in the 90s, like Martin, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Family Matters, all of our 90s sitcoms. Outside of what we have, I haven't seen things done like what we've done. I can't think of a show that's not black that's, and maybe I'm wrong, because I probably don't watch it, I don't know. But that's just so, what's the word? So classic, like Martin. Like, no matter how many times we've seen each episode of Martin, you're always gonna sit down and watch it, like every time you see it on TV. Like, just everything about our black television. So to kind of sum it up, what does it mean to me to be black? To me, being black means knowing that your skin is nothing less than gold. I was watching Trigger Warning with Killer Mike on Netflix. If you guys haven't seen that, check that out. And it was one of his segments where he went to the school. He was talking to kids. I think it was the one on education. And he was asking one of the African American students something about being bullied. And he said he was bullied and people said that his skin looks like poo. And to me, that's the sad reality of like elementary school and like younger kids in school. Especially if you have a child that's black and you put them in an institution where they're about the only one, if not many. You have to educate your kids that your skin is not poo, your skin is not ugly. You are not ugly because you are black. Your skin is gold and it is beautiful. So to me, that's one of the main things that's important to me about being black. It means to me knowing that your skin is golden and it's literally worth millions. It's literally worth a lot of money. Google it. 2, what it means to me to be black means supporting my people in every way. To kind of bring Trigger Warning back into the forefront, his first episode about shopping black, a lot of black owned businesses. I don't know, something different. Like back in the days, all we knew was to shop with our own, to support our own. And we've gotten away from that over the years, but push come to shove, we will support each other. And if we don't, we need to start. Some of the people I know, like when I look at Atlanta and how their whole music scene, popped up, they supported one another. They didn't really hate one another, maybe 1 or 2 here and there, but they supported one another nonetheless. And lastly, what does being black mean to me? It means that we are strong, all of us, even in our weakest moments. We have the strength of our ancestors on our backs, knowing that we are strong even when we've all had and faced hard times. You couldn't pay your rent, you couldn't feed your child, you couldn't, but at the end of the day, we know how to make it happen. And that's that strength from our ancestors. All of that to say, be black and be proud, my people. We come from greatness. And know that your black is beautiful.